Hey everybody out there, you're tuned in to 91.8 The Fan, and as promised, I have my special guest in today. You're going to have to bear with us because we are translating, but welcome to the show, Sawa's Phool.
Thank you. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Now, there's actually three of you there right now. Do you guys want to introduce yourself to everybody listening?
Okay, thanks. First, I'm Sawa, the vocal of Sawa's Phool, and
はい。ジジです。ジジです。
this is guitarist of Sawa's Phool, and one more special guest. Konnichiwa. Could you hear that voice? That's very special. That's Zizi's mother from Hiroshima Prefecture, just for today.
Yes, we could hear, and that's really cool that she traveled all the way. We were actually talking a little bit how she got there. Would you like to tell everybody listening about her travels?
Yeah, sure. Hiroshima Prefecture is located around the middle of Japan, and it takes about 3.5 hours by the very fast bullet train, Shinkansen. So she just made that long, great trip.
And now I was curious because I was actually, looking up information about the band and everything, but I was wondering how you guys all met.
どうやって出会ったのか知りたいんだけど。There's a bulletin board in Japan. I mean, I know it's everywhere in the world, but for the people that look for the band members, it was called like Wood 9 or something. And I was posting, we were looking for a new guitarist for a band when I was in a different band called Sawa before. And that's how we met. Bulletin board.
And how did you guys know that you would be able to work together so well?
じゃあ、その時にどうやって一緒にやっていけそうだっていうふうに思えたのって。
曲が好きだから。
Yeah. 曲が好きだから is the answer. I mean, it means like we got a similar feeling or taste on the music that we like, and yeah, that's the main reason that we got well together.
So sort of like a chemistry.
Oh yeah. And now actually we're really feeling that chemistry working on, I think.
Oh, that's really cool. And how do you guys go about, writing a song or finding inspiration? Is it just strumming in a studio or what?
いつもどういうふうに曲を書いてるの？スタジオの中でただ話し合ってるだけとか、他にもなんかいろいろあるの？
それぞれ。
So, それぞれ means, sorry, it's Japanese, but it means like, we work just separately a little bit sometimes, and it depends. Sometimes we work on a studio and work on one song together from the scratch, and sometimes I write songs like a basic melody and some little bit of chords, and Zizi is gonna do the arrangement of that song, or we go out sometimes together for fishing and feel like outer space, not space, sorry, outer atmosphere, and I don't know, feel and create the imagination together and put it into the sound and the music and songs, I think.
How did you know that you wanted to be a musician? I'm sure Zizi's mom will have a lot to say on this one.
多分、自身のお母さんもこれは不思議に思ってるのかもしれないけど、なんで音楽をやりたいっていうふうに思い始めたのかっていうのを聞かせてもらったら嬉しいんだけど。みんながこれ不思議に思う。
難しいな。難しい。difficult.
Zizi saying that's a difficult question. Wait, hold on. なんで Why?
So?
Me? He's asking why I started to take up the music so seriously. Since I was a little child, I really like music. Basically, I was just playing the broken piano in a garage and playing weird songs, creating weird stuff. But because I really like to play piano, my parents took me to learn electric piano at class, and then that was the first time I started falling in love with music. And then I started learning trumpet and euphonium when I was in elementary school. And then I also took guitar lessons when I was in high school in America too, and piano lesson too. But I never thought about singing. It was like, fell in love with music but not singing. But when I start working at a company after graduating from university, I suddenly thought, why I don't take singing, the vocal, because whenever I was playing instrument, I thought I want to play those instruments like I sing. You know what I mean? Like singing with an instrument, or sorry, maybe I'm not making sense with the English.
No, I think I understand. Kind of like you want to use your voice like an instrument, or use it in combination with an instrument.
Yeah. So, but I noticed that I could just strictly sing. So that was the first time I started singing seriously. My first project was, as many of you guys know maybe, the project together with a big company, Square Enix, and The World End With You was named the title of the game. And that was my CD debut. And I really enjoyed it. And so now I'm still in love with singing and music.
And what about ZZ?
じゃあ、実はどうなの？
お腹の中にいた時にいつも音楽を聴いてたから多分そういうのも影響あるかも。
This is mother's point of view. She just told us that when Dizzy was still in her tummy, the stomach, he was listening to music through her mother's stomach, and maybe that was a good 刺激ってなんて言うんだっけ? Good stimulation to the baby ZZ still inside his mother's stomach.
I've actually heard stories like that. I think that's actually really neat. He came out kicking and wanted to play guitar.
なんかそういう経験実際にZZはじゃあしてたのかもしれないですね。
僕知らない。
ZZ said he doesn't know. He doesn't remember. But why ZZ? Why you pick up guitar?
もともと歌を歌ってたけど。
ZZ start music by singing at the beginning. It was exactly the opposite of mine, I think.
歌は下手くそだからギターにしたい。
Can you say a little bit in English? ちょっと英語で喋れる？
全然喋れない。
Okay. ZZ told me that he started music from singing, but because he wasn't doing well on it, he decided to take some instrument, and he chose guitar. And I want to ask him why he chose guitar. なんでギターを選んだの？
Well, once you guys paired up, what was the first thing you worked on?
最初に組んだ時に一緒に取り組んだことって何だったの？
曲作りじゃない？
一番最初はバンドのサポートだって、サポートというか覚えてもらって。At the very beginning, we were in a different band name called Sawa, and because there were several gigs already on the schedule, so he learned Sawa's song very quickly, like 7 songs in a week or something.
Oh wow, very impressive.
すごいね、それ。1週間に7曲とか覚えて頑張ってたよね、っていう話でした。
もっとだよ。
More? Oh, he said it was not only 7 songs. How many? Like 14 maybe? 14曲ぐらい？
20曲ぐらい。
20? Sorry. I misannounced.
That's okay. That's still way impressive. I mean, for somebody who doesn't play an instrument, that's very admirable.
楽器が悪できない私にとって本当にそういうこと。And at the beginning of this year, we started a new band with the name Sawa's Phool, and we are working on a new songs and still right now. And I hope we can send that song to the fans and let it on air as soon as it's ready to be heard.
Oh, that would be great.
So far, it sounds really cool, I think. 今もそれでずっと新曲を作っていて、今もそれをずっと作っていて、もうすぐ出来上がると思ったらよかった。 Sorry, Jackie-san.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm actually wanted to say that a lot of our fans here on 91.8 The Fan really like the Busted remix. Just so you know what a few more Western people respond to.
Wow, that's awesome to hear. Let me just translate that to Japanese.
Of course.
西アメリカの方の人たち、ザファンのリスナーの多くの人たちがバステッドリミックスをものすごく気に入ってよくかけてくれてる。Great, thank you.
Do you guys have some sort of theme that you have in mind for the next songs that you're writing, or anything you're specifically taking inspiration from?
あるいはこれから書いていく曲の中で、特にテーマとか決めて作ってたりするものがあるんですか？もしあったらそのテーマを教えてください。
まだ創作中です。
創作中です。That's what they said. It means like we're still creating and looking for the theme of this band. And so far we created like 2 songs, and I think it's both of those songs are able to list here on MySpace. But we still are searching what the core image of Sawa's Phool and what's gonna be our identity. But so far I think it's very peaceful thing, but also with a heart of rock or like punkish thing, because we love peace and we love love, of course, and we love human, but we understand there's many difficulties in our lives, and we all want to have sympathy and understand each other over the difference of gender or religion or country or age or everything, because we are human, and one by one I believe that one by one we can all connect it if we could understand each other very well, and if we could do a little bit of help, or it could be a little bit of chance for many people who listen to our music that have understanding through the music, or I don't know.
So promoting a universal message which will reach past barriers of language and whatnot.
Exactly. Jackie-san, すごい.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But actually, have you guys considered, how Western audiences or an international audience will react to your music?
西アメリカの人だったり世界中の人たちっていうのがどんな風に音楽にリアクションしてるかっていうのを考えたことありますか？思いついてますか？ No, we don't have real image much, but through MySpace or like international internet, we receive several messages every day saying like, we really love your music and please keep going on and please keep creating your songs, and it's very touching, and that's the only way that we can know how people are reacting over the screen or over the sea. So can you tell us how they're reacting on the fans, listeners are?
A lot of people seem really responsive to your music. I mostly play a lot of the poppy stuff personally, so when they hear some of Sawa on my show, they kind of peek their ears up and they're like, what is that? And,
oh, really?
Yeah, like they're interested.
結構みんな興味を持ってくれていて、サワスフールやサワの曲がかかると、なんだこれって問い合わせも結構あったりするから、結構いい反応してると思いますよって言ってくれてますね。
どういうところでなんだこれってなるの？
Can you tell us if possible, like, what's been so catchy of Sawa's sounds and everything?
I think for the U.S. market, while I think it's a little bit interesting to hear something, especially in English from a Japanese band, it's interesting to see what the message is and to hear the beats of it and how they still sound universal.
とても興味が持てるし、それが世界発信、日本に限られた内容ではないことを歌っていたりするっていうのがものすごく興味深いです。That's very, very interesting. Thank you so much.
Not at all. In fact, for those listening right now, if you want to hop into our IRC chat, I think we're about ready for a small little advertisement break, and you can tell us, what do you guys think about Sawa's music? We'll play a little bit of it in between the break. So keep it tuned to 91.8 The Fan. Everything you want and nothing you don't.
You need to cry. Let's brainstorm. I could hit you over the head with a wrench, or I could stab you in the gut with the knife. Knife wrench! Practical and safe.
Are you tired of crappy ideas that don't work? So are we. So we invented 918 The Fan. 918 The Fan. Everything you want to hear, nothing you don't.
Knife wrench! For kids.
Hey everybody out there, you're tuned in to 91.8 The Fan. I'm still here with my special guest. Please say hi.
Hi, konnichiwa.
And I was actually curious, considering where we left off. You guys said you receive, fan letters all the time, or things like that. Is there a letter or message that is most memorable to you?
記憶に残るメッセージとかってファンレターとかもらった記憶ってあったらそのエピソードを話してください。
俺はない。
I got one.
大体だってファンはサワの。
Because the last band was the name after my name, Sawa, and so after the breakup with the band Sawa, I was very depressed because that was something I wasn't expecting, and it was a very hard moment for me. And I even thought about quitting the music, my dream on the music, but that was the moment I got lots of memorable messages through internet from all over the world, and I never thought about it and imagined about it, but that was really awesome. I was almost crying every day by that situation then, and also by those encouraging messages through the internet. There are many people that I've never met, but they really got a heart in the message, and each of those messages were very touching. And I still think today that without those messages, maybe I wasn't singing today. I already quit singing and music and everything. But I'm still here as Sawa's Phool together with Zizi and doing music together with my music friends and fans and their listeners, like you guys listening to this radio right now. And I really, really appreciate each of those messages. 本当にありがとう。
That's so cute.
It is.
I think it's really heartwarming.
Yeah, it was. It really, really was. I really appreciate those.
And now I'm curious, exactly with your music, what's the goal for the future?
将来の目標としていることとかってあったりするんですか？
海外でライブをしたいと。
英語で言える？Okay, this is what Zizi said. I wish.
知らないよ。
Okay, our goal is to do the international tour or have gig outside Japan, in United States, Britain, France, Italy, Australia. Many other places. And the reason I said those countries is because we got a street team from those countries, and people from those countries are helping us, supporting us by creating a street team and telling about us to more people. And so I really want to go and actually meet to our fans and friends face to face and hug and play our music, the performance of course, and have a great time together in real world, offline world.
Oh, I kind of know how that is in a way, because most of my staff here on the station, they're all across the United States, and even though I talk to them every day, I don't always get to see them unless we go to conventions or things like that.
The convention thing too. We really are expecting to perform on a convention someday if there's any chance. Because it sounds so much fun by seeing the fans' website and hearing about the conventions all over the world. It sounds like so much fun.
Well, if I can give a word of advice, advertising for conventions, to get yourself there, you have to advertise yourself. You have to be very aggressive. And it's even hard sometimes for some voice actors to get there. So I would highly recommend, you approaching conventions, because it's very rare, sadly, that they approach individuals.
That's a good advice. Thank you so much.
Not at all. We've had to do it too.
Let's work it on harder.
Yes.
We're just gonna start though.
And actually, I wanted to tell all the fans out there, you guys recently released your T-shirts, yes? Can you tell them about that?
Yes, we just released our new T-shirt. And hold on for a second. 全然ちょっと喋ってて。
難しいな。
日本語でいいよ。
Hello. I'm Gigi です。
Hello.
Hello. Oh.
Sorry, I was getting a T-shirt and wanted to talk about it in detail. We actually created a T-shirt with a cool design. We designed this design, and I created the design. And it's the design itself was created together. Anyway, so there's a big message that we wanted to share with everyone, and it says like sometimes it's not easy to choose between black and white because most of the time we live between two. And the reason we chose zebra is because it's black and white mainly, and we wanted to talk about black and white because it's like, especially we're living in a business or in many times in our life there's a situation that we have to think one or two or yes or no or black or white or good or bad, you know what I mean? But there's many, most of the time we live between two, I think, like in a gray zone.
Right.
It could be like a really dark gray or a very bright gray. We want to have, understand each other in that gray zone, I think. Especially we're in a private life because that's where we spend most of the time, I think. And there's a situation that we have to choose yes or no, but that's what we wanted to share and sing about, I think.
Can you tell our listeners where they can get their hands on the T-shirts?
Oh, yes. We got a website. It's the website. Can I tell the website address?
Yes, go ahead.
It's like sawaspool.com. Easy. SAWASPHOOL.com. And then you'll just jump into our homepage, the website. There you can find the link to MySpace or Twitter or Facebook. Maybe you don't know, but it's a Japanese community site called Mixi, and also Twitter. So I do most of the site both in English and Japanese, and there already are followers and users in both Japanese users and English users. So maybe you can meet a new friend if you're interested in Japanese. Maybe you can learn Japanese, or if you want to teach English to many Japanese people who is interested in English, maybe you can become a teacher and become friends with more new people. And trust me, they're all very friendly. Our fans and friends are very friendly. So I'm sure you're gonna enjoy talking with them. And many of them became friends at a live or a gig or concert, and we really are happy to have such a great community together with everyone here. And also you can hear the newest song on MySpace too. Sorry.
Oh, no, not at all. I want you guys to promote yourself. The more you promote yourself, the more our stalkers can go after you. In a nice way.
Sure. Welcome stalkers in a nice way.
But I'm curious. Actually, I want to tell everybody out there, you ended up giving the station presents, actually, and we're very thankful for that. We hope to give away some of your T-shirts on air.
On air?
Mm-hmm.
God, that's awesome.
And so I want all the listeners out there who are fans of Sawa to know about that. We'll probably hold a contest for that a little bit later. But that way, they can wear it with pride.
That's awesome. So there will be 2 T-shirt presents. Am I right?
Yeah, I don't know how many were sent. I wasn't given any details, but we'll work out the details when we get them.
So the t-shirt is on the way, so please look forward for it. I'm sure you're gonna like its design. Oh, you can check the design on the website too, Sawa's Phool website too. So please.
Yes, check out their website. And is there anything else you want to say specifically to your U.S. fans?
Oh yeah. 特に何か言いたいことある? We'll be there landing on the United States soon. Is message from Zilly.
何
大きいから
また行くからね。
He said we'll be there soon. And one message from me.
I love America.
Oh yeah, we love America.
Aw. Well, we love you too.
And I miss America too. I was actually staying in Virginia for a year, and I really miss my host mothers and host sisters and all my friends there. And also, one message. Sawa's Phool is pronounced Phool, but it's not like Fool spelling. You have to check it out. It's Hindi word. It means flower. That's the hint.
Yeah, I found that out researching. I thought that was an interesting thing to use. Was there a reasoning behind that?
Because I just like to play Phool like that. Because and also flower is a good word, I think.
I think it's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty. And it's funny because it sounds like Phool.
Was there anything else you wanted to tell the listeners?
あとリスナーに言いたいことありますか?
これからもよろしくね。
これからもよろしくお願いします. It's Japanese, but let me say in English too. Thank you so much for all the support and love to our music and all our activities going on in Japan. But hopefully we would like to go abroad, overseas, and perform, like I already said, to make our dream come true and see each other someday. And I don't know, thank you so much for everything and your support and love, and we're really feeling love through internet. It's just a computer screen that we're facing every day, but it's not just screen. It's something that behind the screen, what's going on and what we're feeling, I think. And I believe that there's love between there. Thank you so much.
Well, I feel like you guys have a lot of passion. I think with a lot of passion, you can do anything. So I think you guys can do it.
Thanks. なんかすごい情熱を持ってると思うから、情熱があればきっと何でもできると思って私も応援してます。
Now we have actually a tradition here at 91.8 The Fan, and we've never done it with a Japanese guest before, so this is going to be somewhat interesting.
やったことないけど、ちょっといつもやってることがあるからやってもらえるかな。Of course!
Basically, we ask everybody if they'd be willing to do a radio bump for us, and since your main language is Japanese, you guys are free to say it in Japanese if that's easier.
Okay. 日本語でラジオの宣伝を、英語でもいいんだけど、コマーシャルタイトラップを入れてもらえるかなと。So is there any specific phrase that we can say, or?
Yeah, we basically ask you to introduce yourself and say what you're a part of, and then say you're tuned into 91.8 The Fan.
Okay. バンド名と、パートと名前と、今お聞きになっているラジオは、91.8 The Fan です。それを日本語でも英語でもいいから言って。どっちで言う？英語で言える？言わなきゃダメよ。自分の名前は自分で言える。言える？で、You are tuned into?
91.8 The Fan. If it's easier to say it maybe in Japanese, we're fine with that too.
日本語で言ってくれてもきっと面白いし、いいかもしれないけど。
じゃあ日本語でいいんだよ。
Okay, then we're doing Japanese, maybe?
Okay.
Cool.
So whenever you're ready.
Okay. いつでも準備できたらどうぞ。 じゃあ、こんにちは、沢津フールです。私はボーカルの沢です。あなたがお聞きのラジオは
そう
ラジオは、91.8 The Fun です。Okay. Shall we?
Yes.
Thanks for waiting.
Not at all.
せーの。
こんにちは、沢津フールです。私がボーカルの沢です。
ギターのジジです。
あなたがお聞きになっているラジオは91.8 The Fun です。
Yay, that was perfect. Thank you.
Cool, thank you.
And I'm so happy to have our first Japanese bump. That's actually neat for me because I get to learn how to say that now.
Thank you so much. Pleasure is ours. Thank you, thank you. 本当にありがとうございます。
And thank you so much for this interview. And if anybody out there who's listening missed any of the earlier parts or wants to listen to it over again, it'll be up on the website in the next 2 days or so. So make sure to say bye-bye to everybody.
Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for listening.
Bye-bye. And
we love you.
And you're tuned in to 91.8 The Fan, everything you want and nothing you don't. Here's another one of Sawa's songs.